Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, give me a sec. There you go. Some technical issues. We resolve it. Ladies and gentlemen, we were born with a secret. All of us have always been merged deep down in the oceans of our own internal storm. Our thoughts carved into the whiteness of our soul. Each one of us takes their own path on their journey of self-discovery. But what led us through this journey or this emotional journey that sets the stage for who we have become right now? Ladies and gentlemen, our topic for today, embrace your true self. Embrace your true self. Now, what my Anglo said, if you are always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be. The future is brighter for those who embrace their true selves and are unafraid of a free market, free life in which they compose or pursue their dreams with ease. Be curious about what is happening in the world. Practice mindfulness to be aware of your thoughts, feelings, and actions. The reason we may not embrace our true selves is that life is dictated by social norms. That is what's going on around us. We were not living up to how the world wants us to be. We weren't fulfilled. It's an empty feeling that isn't filled with happiness. When you start living for the world, you're not going to be fulfilled. What I meant is, if you always living to say yes, impress other people, that's not going to make you fulfilled or happy. Try and look into yourself. Embrace yourself. Fear does not allowing us to understand who we are. It's true, ladies and gentlemen. When you are in fear, you don't know what's going on because you're always being captivated in that emotion or what our true potential is. So how do we embrace ourselves free from prejudice and expectations? There is one important step that everyone can take to be their best and most true selves every day. So that today society thinks that it's important to be like everybody else. Because the world, the place we live at the moment, you have to either be like them to be with them, or if you are different, you won't be in the same social circles. Yes, in order to fit in their socials. And it's true. It's true. I've seen a lot of people, they say you either be like us to be in our circle, or you just Go. You don't belong in here. So don't embrace the difference. Don't embrace somebody who's different than them. And you don't need to be in a social circle like that. You should not be afraid of being different. Being different is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid embracing your true self. We often learn how to accept each other. That's, of course, in the future, and embrace people from various culture and background. It's very sad that I see some people, even say some generation that is older than us, or even generation that is even in our people within our generation, they acted like they don't embrace different. They don't like somebody's being different. They don't like somebody who like from different culture, different background, different country, say. They don't like that different. They don't want to embrace that difference. And it's very sad. It's absolutely very sad. If you are in a place that you not feel welcome, just leave. You don't have to surround yourself with people like that. You need to understand what's truly unique about you and start reflecting on questions. Questions like this, like what would I be to others if I didn't care about everything they say? Probably nothing. Probably others will see you as, very important. But ladies and gentlemen, you've got to also be aware the way you see yourself, that is how people gonna see you. Self-image is very, very important. Embrace it. Like there is no shame about it. Embrace it. Yes, you're different. Yes, I am different. It's okay to be different. I have been called weird, crazy since high school. It's okay. And when somebody said that to me, it brings joy to my heart. I'd be so happy because I don't need to be like anybody else. God never created me to be like anybody else. Embrace your true self. What would I see and experience if I accepted the way I am? Self-acceptance. It's a really, really big thing. If you don't accept yourself the way you are, how in the world you expected the people to really accept you? You need to accept yourself truly for who you are. Yeah, you don't need to like wear makeup every like 24 hours just to look pretty so people can see you're pretty. No, you don't have to. If you don't want to, hey, don't do it. It's okay. You don't have to. Yes, if you want to be good for yourself because you wanted it, not because the social dictate or because other people say so. You need to ask yourself, am I here because of what I have achieved or what I chose to achieve? Do I have the right to look back and call myself a good man or woman? What really motivates me the most? What really motivates you the most? Being around fake people, be around people, you know, embrace you just because you are same as them, or be around people that they accept you the way you are. Yes, you're different. Yes, you're crazy. Yes, you're weird. It's okay. If you find yourself in a circle or around people that they don't accept you the way you are, leave. I'll advise leave. You don't need to be around people like that. If somebody don't accept you because you are different, they see you as a threat, you don't need to be around that person. You don't need to be around that people. Just leave. Being yourself is the key of true happiness, ladies and gentlemen. One of the most important things you can do in your life is to love yourself. Self-love is different from self-centered, ladies and gentlemen. It's totally different. In order to stay the person that you want to be throughout your entire journey, you have to be truly happy with who you are. Be happy. You don't need to change for anybody. If you want to change for yourself. And that topic we're going to touch on tomorrow. When you are compassionate and loving, have that compassion and loving toward yourself, you will be able to free yourself from holding on to judgment about who you think you should be. We need to let go, ladies and gentlemen. We need to learn to let go of the idea of having a particular image or desired outcome when it's actually up to us as an individual to define ourselves and run with it. Define yourself. Self-image. We are learning to be who we want to be in the way that we want to. You have the choice. You have the choice. Be whatever you want to be. Be whatever you want to be. Nobody's stopping you. Nobody absolutely is going to stop you. And if you are different than other people, it's all right. It's okay to be different. In order for this movement of self-love to work in your favor, you need to be gently love every part of you right now. Everything, your craziness, your, if you're weird, it's fine. If you've got a sense of humor, it's fine. Even if you think you can make jokes and you don't know, people don't laugh, it's okay. Love yourself. Love who you are. It does not make sense to hang on to what is no longer useful to you. If you think that is not useful, do you know how many people that I have stayed away or have take them out of my circle? It's all right. The world is not going to end. Life continues. Life goes on. Remember, you may have issues with forgetting who you are and what your priorities are at this moment. Maybe you forget, it's okay. But you can take a step back and you fix it. By loving yourself. Start loving yourself. Say what's really good about me. Some people around you that they really don't like you, they're going to see as a selfishness. They see, they're going to say a lot of things. But it's all right. Love yourself from your heart. Love yourself from your heart rather than make judgment about who we are or who you are or what your beliefs or our beliefs or behaviors are. Just love yourself. It's okay. Finding your true identity, and purpose. Experiencing and educating oneself on the importance of finding one's true self is not an easy thing to do. It's not easy. I'm not saying it's not easy. However, in the world we are naturally talented are stolen from us, like by technology. I'm just saying, an ever-changing lifestyle, it can feel like an uphill battle. Be yourself and love yourself. It's okay. When you go in TikTok, when you go on Instagram and you see this modeling, you see this Instagram fashionista or whatever, you see the different lifestyle. You're starting doubting yourself. You're starting feeling less about yourself. Some people go into heavy dieting just because they want to be that particular model, that particular person. I want to be like that person. No, you do not. Absolutely, you do not need to be like that person. The social media, the technology that we are right now is really having an effect on people. But you need to learn how to love yourself. You need to learn how to love yourself. It's very, very important and it's very critical. The future is bright for embracing your true self and discovering the people that surround you. See, when you start loving yourself, ladies and gentlemen, all the fake people that are around you, they're going to start dropping. They're going to start dropping like, oh my God. Because when you love yourself, you start seeing things that you didn't see before. The reason I say this is because I have gone through that journey. Being a people pleaser is not a nice thing. Please yourself first. Love yourself first. And surround yourself with people that love you the way you are. Love you with all the package that you have, craziness, with everything that you have. They accept you just the way you are. You don't need to be like a model. You don't need to change yourself for others. If you want to change because you want to change. You want to improve your lifestyle. You want to improve your future. Do not change because other people. You need to acknowledge your talent and unique worth, ladies and gentlemen. When self-acceptance is received through the lens of confidence, other people are naturally drawn to the individual. Now, when you start feeling, okay, you love yourself, you accept yourself, okay, and now you get into that point, you've got self-confidence. You get to that stage, you're feeling confident about yourself. The way you carry yourself is different. Other people around you, ladies and gentlemen, they're either going to start falling from your life, from your circle, or they're going to start drawing into you because you have changed. You become different and you attract that kind of audience who also, they're like different. They're looking for someone who's different. We all have a unique set of skills and gifts that makes us who we are. So why we want to change that? Why we want to change that? It's important. It's so important to accept our beliefs and values every day. It can be tough to break out of the society mold and remember your worth. Sometimes the person who's very connected to society, very connected to people, when they're gonna start to detach themselves from that society, it's not an easy thing to do. But you need to do that. If you are a person like that, you need to do that. You need to take a step back. You need to love yourself. You need to know your worth. And start loving and accepting yourself. It can be easy to abandon our standards. Tony Robbins says, if you want to do anything, or before you do anything in life, you need to raise your standards. It can be easy to abandon your standard of being a good person. Don't let society beat you down. Assess your abilities and motives with criticality. Listen to your inner voice and respect yourself. Respect yourself. It's very important. Love yourself. Know what your worth is. Have self-confidence and respect yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Believe in yourself. Oh, now this is a really big thing, ladies and gentlemen. You should have faith in your abilities and skills. It also means that you should have confidence in your decisions and the actions that you take. You need to believe that all humans have limitless potential. You have limitless potential. All of us are beautiful, smart, strong, and all encompassing in our own unique way. We are all unique. God created us like this. We are all unique. You are smart. You are strong. You are beautiful. You are talented. Learn to identify your talent, ladies and gentlemen. Love yourself. Accept yourself. Invest in yourself. This can be done through joining, say, clubs, attending seminars, reading books to develop yourself, or just doing a general self-reflection. It's important to invest in yourself. It's very important to invest in what you need, because needs are often overlooked and not addressed. What you need, what you want. Think of the future. Think of your future, not somebody else. Reject any models. Now, let me explain. On social media, social media make you feel bad about yourself. And that's I did address it earlier, because everyone is unique in their own way. I'm not saying don't celebrate people. It's okay to celebrate people that we idolize. But we also need to celebrate who? Yourself. You need to celebrate yourself first. Social media makes the lifestyle of other people. Some people get really affected by it. Really get affected really bad about it. And it's so sad. I say it's so sad. You don't need to be like anybody else. You don't need to. Be yourself. Be who you are. Love yourself. It's okay. Celebrate them. It's absolutely okay. But don't forget to celebrate yourself as well, because you are the most important. Find an activity that you love, ladies and gentlemen. Find an activity that you love and stick to it, but don't do it to make yourself feel better. Do it because it makes you happy and helps you figure out your limits and what makes you strong. It takes time to grow into yourself. Find what really makes you happy, ladies and gentlemen. It's very important. One of my leader basically said to me, sometimes we forget what we love and we run after what we want and we forget ourselves in the way. That what really motivates us. It tend to get, forgetting it along the way. But when you all the time remember what really makes you motivate, what motivate you, what you really love, what things that when you do, it brings joy. It brings absolutely happiness to your heart. Do it and keep doing it regularly. Keep doing it because that's what really brings you happiness. Self-happiness. Ladies and gentlemen, just be yourself. Be yourself. Let people see the real, imperfect, flawed, quirky, weird, beautiful, magical person that you are. Yeah, it's okay. You're crazy. Yes, I am absolutely crazy. It's all right. Just be yourself. But it's okay to change. It's okay to develop yourself. It's all right. Yes, because it requires you to develop, require you to learn, require you to let's say invest in yourself. That's the word I'm looking. Invest in yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, be who you are. Be yourself. Be yourself. And most important, believe in yourself. Because when you believe in yourself, magical things start to happen for you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for jumping in. Have an incredible day. And I shall speak to you, whenever I speak to you, till I see you next time. Bye-bye.